Hello, the Lady Keziah here. I hope you know that regardless of your age and background, you can reinvent yourself. Regardless of your age and background, you can reinvent yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, dreamers and doers, let me begin by telling you a truth that defies time, circumstances, and history. And that truth is you can reinvent yourself regardless of your age or your background. Yes, you, right now, from wherever you are. We live in a world that loves to put people in boxes. Too old, too young, too broken, too far behind, too much or not enough. But the moment you become aware that you deserve better is the moment everything can begin to change. The very moment you have the awareness that you deserve a better life and you're going to work for a better life is the very moment that everything can begin to change on your behalf. For those of you on the fifth floor like myself, this is a conversation you need to consider. And if you are not on the fifth floor, yes, consider this as an added advantage for you. Awareness is the spark. Yes, awareness is the spark. It all starts with awareness, not blame, not regrets, not shame. Just that still, small voice whispering, there is more for me than this. That small voice whispering to you that there is more to you than what you are now. Awareness is what opens your eyes to what you've been tolerating and what you no longer need to carry. It tells you you don't have to keep living the story others wrote for you. It tells you you can edit the script. You can start a new chapter. You can rewrite your life. And that is what awareness tells you and act. You must be willing and ready to. Let's be clear. Reinvention is not magic. You don't go to sleep and wake up the next day and your life is transformed. No. Reinvention is not magic. It takes work. So you must be willing and ready because it takes healing. It takes courage. All of a sudden, people begin judging you because the old version of you they knew was what they were comfortable with. When you are reinventing, a lot of things change in you. So you need courage because it takes work. It takes healing. You don't stumble into a better life. I don't know whether there's somebody out there. Forget about the motivational speakers who make life look and feel like things just happen. No. Some things take harder and deeper work, inside and out. You won't stumble into a better life. If there are people, they are just a minute percentage. You build it brick by brick, belief by belief, and decision by decision. So you must be willing and ready. Are you willing to break the habits that keep you small? Life is the way it is because of our habits. So we can't continue living that same habits, expecting to have a better life. It doesn't work like that. Are you willing and ready? Are you willing, ready, and able to break the habits that keep you small? The habits that has kept you small all this while, are you willing and ready to break them? Are you ready to choose discipline over excuses? Are you willing to lose what is familiar in order to find what is real? A lot of things already familiar to you. You are comfortable doing them. That is the way you've lived, and that is why life it is the way it is. If you want a better life, you can't continue in those things. Are you willing to lose what is familiar in order to find what is real? Type in the comment section there. Let me know how you understand this. Are you willing to lose what's familiar in order to find what is real? Because if you are, then age becomes irrelevant. Your background would equally become irrelevant. If you are ready to lose what is familiar in order to find what is real, in order to find that better life you deserve, then age and your background become irrelevant. Background will become a footnote and your future becomes wide open. It is never too late to become more. If anybody approaches you from the angle that you are too old, you are too uneducated, you don't have what it takes, you are not enough, let that person know that it's never too late to become more. There are people in their 60s who are just discovering their calling. I'm telling you, there are people in their 60s who are just discovering their calling. Just like there are people in their 20s walking away from inherited pain. People in their 20s, the same way there are people in their 60s who are just discovering their calling. There are equally people in their 20s walking away from inherited pain and nonsense. People who were once broken, now building movements. Why? I know you might ask. Because they realize they don't have to stay who they were, and neither should you. You don't need a perfect act to have a wonderful future. Quote me, the Lady Keziah. You don't need a perfect past to have a powerful future. What is important is you realize you deserve better, and it's okay to say that out loud. You deserve better. It is not selfish to want more. If that is the way you've been socialized, no. It is not selfish to want more. It is not arrogance. It's not arrogance to raise your standards. It is not ungrateful to say, this is not enough for me anymore. If it used to be enough for you, there is nothing wrong for you to have the awareness that this is not enough for you anymore. You deserve peace. You deserve joy. You deserve to be whole. And the beautiful thing is, you don't need anyone's permission to go after peace. Your reinvention is a revolution. Every time you choose healing over hiding, growth over fear, and progress over perfection, you are not just reinventing yourself, you are changing the world around you. Should I repeat? Every time you choose healing over hiding, growth over fear, and progress over perfection, you are not just reinventing yourself, you are changing the world around you. Because your transformation gives others permission to believe they can change too. You have no idea the people tied around our reinvention. The very moment you have the awareness and you get to work, you are showing the path. You become a trailblazer for the people around you to equally know that it is possible. Your transformation gives others permission to believe they can change too. They can become better too. Rebrand your identity, my dear one. Rebrand your identity. Build micro habits and grow up fast. You don't have the luxury of time to waste anymore. Rebrand your identity. Build some micro habits that would propel you to glow up fast. So yes, you can become unrecognizable. You can rebrand your identity. You can build micro habits and glow up. It is possible. There comes a time in life when you don't just want change, you demand transformation. You are done playing small. You are tired of repeating cycles. You are ready to wake up and not even recognize the version of yourself that once settled. The truth, you can become unrecognizable within a time frame that you choose, whether 3 months, whether 6 months, whether a full calendar year. You can change, become so unrecognizable, change in your beliefs, change in your thoughts, change in your paradigms, and your outer personality will equally change. But only if you approach it with intentionality, discipline, and radical self-awareness. This isn't about changing for the world. This is about evolving so powerfully that you don't recognize the version of yourself you have outgrown. And I am here, yours truly, to share some thoughts. Adapt and adopt what resonates with you. So together, we will evolve. Number one, rebrand your identity. Transformation starts with identity. You don't become new by doing more. You become new by thinking differently about who you are. You become new by thinking differently about who you are. Ask yourself, who is the version of me I want to become? Ask yourself right now, pause, and ask yourself, who is the version of me I want to become? And start there. Define that person, what they believe, how they speak, how they carry themselves, what they allow, what they no longer tolerate. Then start aligning with that identity before you feel like it. Affirm it, walk in it, speak from it. Rebranding isn't fake. As you hear people say, fake it until you become it. I don't know what that means actually. Rebranding isn't fake. It's a declaration of who you are evolving into. You are not lying to yourself. You are reminding yourself of who you truly are beneath the noise and narratives you were handed. We grew up, we were socialized by religion, by society, by significant others to a person we don't even know who he or she is. You are reminding yourself of who you truly are beneath that noise and narratives you were handed. Number two, build micro habits that compound. Build micro habits that compound. Big change is built on small, consistent actions. You don't glow up by overhauling your life in one night. You glow up by doing 1% better every day, even when no one is watching. I don't know the best example that comes to mind than myself being a YouTuber. You can go and watch some of my old videos. Whether people watch or not, I am here. Consistency. My focus is to become better in every new video. Your glow up is not overhauling yourself one night, but doing 1% better, even if it's 1%. But the caveat here, I've told you, if you can climb 2, 3 stairs at a time, why do you take 1 stairs? So the baseline is 1%, mean every day become better at whatever you are doing. Even when nobody is paying attention to it. You are doing so much work in you that you have no idea. And by the time you glow up publicly, everybody would wonder what happened to you. You don't overhaul your life in one night, in one day, in one video, in one content. No. It is by doing 1% better every day, even when nobody is paying attention to you. Making new habits stick. Making new habits stick is less about willpower and more about strategy plus consistency. Here is a clear, practical guide to help you create habits that actually last. This is my journey too. Let's evolve together, just like I said. How do you make new habits stick? Number 1, start tiny. Ridiculously tiny. Don't aim to overhaul your life in one night, just like I said. That is where most people fail, because you become overwhelmed. You would be burned out, and therefore you give up. Instead, start with something so small that it feels too easy to fail. And here are some examples you can identify what resonates with you. And these are micro habits. You can decide to wake up 15 minutes earlier, even if you aren't going anywhere, even if you're working from home. The fact that you haven't stepped out of your room doesn't mean you're still sleeping. Wake up 30 minutes earlier to plan your day or pray. Journal or reflect every evening. Track your emotions and lessons. Set a timer and read 10 pages a day, 10 pages of what you determine. Practice silence or mindfulness for 5 minutes. Speak affirmations in the mirror every morning. Look at yourself and speak the world you want to live in to your soul and your spirit, and your body will align. Clean your space before bed. If you are found or sleeping on a bed sheet, a bed that is not properly laid, you can start from now. I do that in the morning and in the evening too. Before I take my bath, either I'm returning to bed or I'm getting ready into the day, my bed should be laid out. Push up a day, 1 push up a day instead of an hour. Wake up. 1 glass of water after walking instead of 2 glasses, 3 glasses, you would be overwhelmed. Journaling 1 line each night instead of 3 pages. These are easy and simple things, but you have no idea what these things are doing to your brain. Small wins build momentum. Once the habit exists, you can grow it. Once you're able to do this 21 days or more, 3 months, it becomes a part of you. And you're able to grow and become better in them. You transfer them into other aspects of your life. Number 2, stack it with an existing habit. It's just like telling a child, don't put the glass here without telling the child where that glass must be put. Link your new habits to something you already do, so it becomes natural to you. This is called habit stacking. From Atomic Habits by James Clear, a book you need to read. After I brush my teeth, I say affirmation. Together, there is no way you forget. Because every morning you brush your teeth, and every evening you would brush your teeth too. After I make my bed, I do a 2 minutes of breath work. I lay my bed in the morning. I do that in the evening. So chances are I have these breath works twice every day. After I take my cocoa, yours can be a coffee, tea, whatever. I read a page of a book. That can be a book you decide. This creates a trigger which makes remembering easier. Number 3, make it easy and obvious. Make it easy and obvious. Set up your environment to make your habits hard to miss and easy to start. Set up your environment to make your habits hard to miss and easy to start. And once your environment makes these habits difficult or hard to miss and easy to start, it becomes a done deal for you. Examples: lay out your workout clothes the night before. When you are going to bed, I know you work out the next morning. Lay out your workout clothes the night before. Keep your journal next to your pillow. There's no way you forget it because it would be beside the pillow. Put your water bottle in front of your table, in front of your desk, in your car, in a place you can see visibly. Put your water bottle a place you can see. Set reminders on your watch or your phone to remind you to take a sip. Because every 20 minutes, our organs need water. The fewer obstacles, the more likely you follow through. Track your progress visually. Number 4, track your progress visually. Use a habit tracker, calendar, or sticky notes. Each day you complete the habit, mark it off. Today, you can even have the calendar on your phone. You can have the timer on your phone. You can have notes on your phone. Things are easier, courtesy of technology, that we should not be left out. This creates a visual streak which motivates you to keep going. Number 5, your identity. Anchor it to your identity. Instead of thinking, I want to drink more water, think, I am the kind of person who takes care of my health. I want to be 60 and still be like this. I know I'm on the 5th floor and things don't come naturally. And normally, that's because we desire to be healthy. With a healthy body, a healthy mind, you work towards it. And instead of making it hard, instead of making it just a habit, take it from the point of the benefit you are deriving from that habit. So instead of thinking, I want to drink more water, why don't you make it, I am the kind of person who takes care of my health, meaning I drink water frequently. Habits that are tied to identity are harder to break. So shift your mindset from doing a habit to becoming a person who lives that way. Shift your habits shift your mindset, from doing a habit. If not, you'll be burned out because it would be overwhelming to you. You would just see it as a habit. But when you shift your mindset from doing a habit to becoming a person who lives that way, it becomes natural and normal to you. Number 6, celebrate immediately. When you complete the habit, even the tiniest version celebrates. Smile. Say to yourself, oh, I'm proud of you, girl. It sounds small, but your brain needs that positive reinforcement. It is easier for us to celebrate other people, to let other people know how good they are, how great they are. What do you tell yourself? The small conversations you have with yourself, you have no idea how your subconscious thrive in those things. Your brain needs that motivation or that positive reinforcement. This rewires your brain to associate the habit with reward. Number 7, plan for imperfection. Plan for imperfection. My dear one, life happens. Don't aim for perfect. Aim for consistency over time. If you miss a day, don't miss 2. Restart gently and without guilt. If you miss a day, don't miss 2. Number 8, make it meaningful. Ask yourself, why do I want this habit? Tie your habit to a bigger goal or a personal reason, just like I said earlier. Example, I want to journal daily because I'm learning to listen to myself so I can fully heal. That purpose will carry you through the hard days. These habits seem small, but they rewire your brain and shift your energy. And when you commit daily, 90 days from now, a year from now, your old self will no longer feel like home. Your old self will feel uncomfortable because the new knowledge and the new information you have known will push that old self, an old version of yours, away. Audit your circle and energy. How can you do this? Audit your circle and energy. You cannot reinvent yourself in the same environment that broke you. There are some places can't thrive there now. My mindset, my paradigm, my beliefs have changed. You cannot reinvent yourself in the same environment that broke you. If the people around you are committed to staying the same, they would be uncomfortable with your desire to grow. Protect your space, my dear one. Protect your space. Start being intentional about who you listen to, what you consume, and what you say yes to. You don't owe everyone access to you, especially when you are healing, rising, and rebuilding. If there are not people who are equally rising, healing, and rebuilding, chances are they'll pull you down. They don't even understand your growth. They don't understand what it means to own their lives and live. You have no business continuing to be there. Remember, you are not being too much for wanting better. You are just becoming too aligned for the old patterns to still keep you. You are not being too much for wanting better. You deserve better, as a matter of fact. So you are not being too much for wanting better. You are just becoming too aligned for the old patterns to keep you. Glow up fast by healing the inside first. And that's why when I see a lot of people saying, as for me, I don't need to heal. All I have to do is to march on, move on. I just keep quiet, wink and pass. You can't glow on the inside if you are still torn apart. Let me take that again so you get the meaning. You can't glow on the outside if you are still torn apart inside. You know, you don't drown because you're on water. You drown because you allow the water to get into you. So if you're pretending to be glowing outside whilst you are torn apart inside, very soon you'll run into huge trouble because there are dissonances between body, soul, and spirit, and you can't deceive your soul. You can't glow on the outside if you are still torn apart inside. Glow ups aren't just about looks, they are about presence. Real confidence isn't loud, it is anchored. It is knowing you are enough without needing validation. And that's why you need to heal inside. Start healing the wounds that make you second guess your worth. If not, the body will try to look good, to look successful, and yet your soul will be giving up on you. Let go of bitterness. Forgive yourself for allowing certain things and certain people into your life. Forgive yourself. Process the pain you buried. Because when you realize what is heavy, no, when you relieve what is heavy, you walk lighter, speak clearer, and shine brighter. Process that pain. You've kept it too long. It is not about what you are carrying, but the longer you carry it, the heavier it becomes. So process that pain you buried. Because when you release that pain, which is heavy, you can walk feeling lighter. You can speak clearer, and you can shine bright. Stay consistent when motivation fades. That's why I say it is better we choose discipline over motivation, because regardless, motivation will fade. Transformation isn't always glamorous. Some days it's silence. Some days it's lonely. But those are the days where real character is built. The ones who become unrecognizable are not the most motivated. They are the most committed. They are the most consistent. So make your growth non-negotiable. Don't chase perfection, chase progress. Don't chase perfection, chase progress. Even if you stumble, because trust me, definitely you will along the way. You won't get it all okay at the beginning. Even if you stumble, get up, adjust your crown, and keep going. Because at the end of it all, when the people around you see the new energy, confidence, clarity, and glow, you will smile. Not because you changed, but because you remembered who you truly were all along. Finally, brothers and sisters, if you're ready to transform, you don't need anybody's permission. You don't need ideal conditions. Ideal conditions will never come. You just need the decision and take action. You can become unrecognizable, rebrand your identity, build small habits, heal from within, rise like you were always meant to be. The world doesn't need another version of someone else. It needs the real you, rebuilt, restored, and rising. You don't need to be extreme. You just need to be consistent. Habits are less about what you do and more about who you are becoming. So, brothers and sisters, wherever you are in your journey, don't you forget this. You are not stuck. You are not too late. You are not too damaged. You are ready. The very moment you get the awareness is the very moment you are ready. And if you feel or think you are not ready, then get ready. because you deserve a better life. The moment you decide that your life can no longer be what it is, that it can look different, is the moment everything starts to shift. The very moment you have the awareness that you don't want to live like this anymore, you deserve better, and you are willing and ready to work to get better. By taking that decision is the moment everything starts to shift. Reinvention is not for the lucky. It is for the willing, ready, and able. If you are willing, then your best life is still ahead of you. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter where you've been, what you've been through, what you are going through. All these do not matter. The moment you become aware that you deserve better, that is the moment your life begins to change. Reinvention isn't reserved for the lucky. It is for the willing, the bold. It is for you. The ones who say, I am not staying stuck. You can change your story at 20 or 60. You can rise from rock bottom or shift from success that doesn't feel like yours. The life that was handed down to you. You don't need a perfect past to claim a powerful future. You just need the courage to say, I am ready. Reinvent yourself, my dear one, because the life you are dreaming of, it is still possible, and it starts with you taking action. You don't need a perfect past to claim a powerful future. Quotes by the Lady Keziah. You don't need a powerful past to claim a powerful future. Unquote, the Lady Keziah. Type that in the comment section. I don't need a perfect past to claim a powerful future. Until I come your way again in my next video, watch another video from my channel and let me hear what resonated with you out of this video. Much love and blessings.